Welcome to this week's episode of Trophy Fish Hunter, and quite the adventure it was. High winds, rain, even a little bit of sunshine. My guest Tony Brown and I saw it all. And cold front conditions shut down the bite and shortened feeding windows to mere minutes. But we powered through and fished harder and harder until we found success. We were fishing a small river in northern Wisconsin in the early fall, and the river did not want to give up its muskies. But in the end, perseverance and the right lures were the ticket to success.
You have to negotiate that before you do this.
How is he pretty fish? Are you on?
I'm on.
Oh yeah, he's on.
I'm on. Camera. Oh my God, I don't feel like I got good hooks in him and he's coming right at the boat. I can't tell if he's a big one or not. It feels pretty good. Oh my God. Oh, don't get off, don't get off, don't get off, don't get off, don't get off. All right, dude, you ready? He's coming right to you. I'm gonna bring him right around. Yes! Yes! Perseverance! We have been pounding this river all day, and we really haven't had much go on. And that fish, that bait hit the water, bam, on. Team Rhino, custom color, ice cold perch is what this lure color is. Kraves Jr. Team Rhino Outdoors. If you guys don't know who Team Rhino Outdoors, you got to check out that site. They've got every popular muskie lure known to mankind in crazy cool custom colors you can't get anywhere else. Welcome to this week's episode of Trophy Fish Hunter. I'm here with my good buddy Tony Brown. Tony is a frequent guest on Trophy Fish Hunter. You've probably seen him a million times. Great guy, great fisherman. We're here in northern Wisconsin on a beautiful river, beautiful early October day. These rivers are chock full of muskies just like this, and some a heck of a lot bigger. And it's underfished. There's nobody here. We won't see another fisherman all day. Never do see fishermen on these rivers. And there's millions and millions of these things all over Wisconsin. Huge opportunities, great fish, great fishing, and beautiful scenery. All right, we're gonna put this fish back in the water and see if we can catch another one. There she goes. I love it. That's the other thing I love about fishing the rivers up here in October. The water's cold. The fish, they're healthy. They all release. No matter how you have them hooked, they seem to release fine and clean, and here to get caught by another angler someday. We've been fishing a little while here, and we got one on a sucker. We're getting ready to hit him. As soon as he goes away from the boat, we're gonna hammer him. Tony, get ready with the net as soon as I get this guy hooked. He's kind of lounging. I'm gonna hit him here in a second, guys. As soon as he swims away from me, the angle will be better because his face will be going this way, and hopefully we'll get a hook in the crook of his jaw. Come on, baby. All right, I'm gonna hit him. He's on. Oh, he's off. Well, Tony and I, we've been at it for about 5 hours now since the morning. Hopefully we'll catch another one or two. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. I think we got one on a sucker here, ready to go. I'm gonna put a little heat on him and get him to swim away. And as soon as he does, I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, this is a fish, guys. I think it was a fish. He was going this way, I went this way, nothing. Ah, frustration. No sucker. Such is musky fishing. So we'll talk a little bit about what's good equipment, what's the right equipment to use in a river. You know, with musky rods, the trend has been for longer and longer rods, all the way to 8.5, 9 foot rods. I'm using an 8.3, the Hall of Fame series from Muskie Innovations. And this is an 8.3 extra heavy rod. It's perfect for these conditions. I find in these rivers, long casting is not really important at all. I mean, I've not one time in the last 2 days thrown as far as I can. So you really don't need an 8.5 or 9 foot rod. The 8.3, 8 is a perfect rod. I like a stiff rod because you got to be able to bang off these sticks and rocks, and you also want to be able to set the hook and get the fish in quick and get it away from cover. So this 8.3 Muskie Innovations rod's perfect. As far as line goes, really, as long as you get braid that's 80-pound tests or better, you're good to go. And then the other thing that I think is very important is a fluorocarbon leader. And so what I'm using here is the Muskie Innovations. This is a 100-pound test, 12-inch leader. The shorter the leader, I think a 12-inch leader is perfect for casting because you can reel pretty close to the swivel and still make a nice tight figure 8. You know, if you're trolling, the 18-inch or 36-inch leader is better. Anyway, that's it. It's a pretty simple setup. Let's get back at it. You know, you probably see what we're doing here, and let me talk a little bit about how we're fishing for these muskies in the early fall here in Wisconsin. We're using crankbaits. The reason we're using crankbaits is because it's a slow stop and pause technique. It gives these fish a chance to come out and eat. And then, you know, you notice I'm casting over to this bank, Tony's casting over to this bank. So we're covering the whole river as we drift down. We've got 2 suckers right down the middle of the river. So we find this is by far the most effective way to cover ground and catch muskies. We're drawing fish in that eat the suckers, and then there's some fish that are just laying in the middle of the river that see the suckers and eat the suckers. So we're covering virtually every square inch that's fishable on this river on our drifts down, and we're keeping the boat right in the center of the river so that he can cast on that side and I can cast on this side. It's really effective. You know, I'll tell you one other thing I'd like to talk about real quick is this other bait that we haven't used as much, but probably we should have used it more, is the Crusher. This is a really cool bait. This is in the sucker pattern by Team Rhino. What's cool about this Crusher is it follows the contour of the bank, especially when you have deep, sharp cut banks where the bank goes down near vertical. This bait dives about 13 feet on a cast, and if that bank is at a sharp angle and you cast near the bank, it just follows it straight down. It's really a great bait. The only thing you have to be careful of is that when the river gets too shallow, this bait's gonna get stuck in the you know, in the brush and stuff like that. But it's an awesome bait. Really, between the Kraves Jr. and the Crusher, you got two baits that are just perfect for catching these river muskies. Good deal, man. We're hooked up. We're hooked up. We got a muskie on a sucker. We've only been here a short while. It feels like it's a good one, dude. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
oh yeah, we got a big boy here.
Yeah. Where's this drake?
Oh, don't worry about the drag. Don't let him have anything. Oh, that's a big fish, dude. You're not making any headway on him.
There's a sucker.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, man. I'm gonna get him as soon as you come around with him. Oh, it's a monster, dude.
Come on.
Bring him around. Oh. I got him, I got him. Yes! 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 That is a double high fiver. That's what trophy fish hunter is all about right there, man. This is a big boy in the net. We've been here, we fished really hard yesterday, and we ended up with one good fish. But man, this is a big boy right here, on the sucker. Oh, look how fat that fish is.
Yes.
That is a beast. Dude, nice job. That is a beast.
That's a dandy.
Look at the fatness on that thing. That is a mongo right there. Big fish, probably a 41, 42. Fat fish though. Beautiful. We've been fishing maybe 10 minutes, probably not even 10 minutes, and that's what muskie fishing is all about. You gotta have perseverance because, you know, things just don't always go your way when you're muskie fishing. But hard work, perseverance, paying your dues, there's your reward right there. Let's get her back in the water and let's go get another one. Awesome. All right, man.
Nice.
Let's do it again. This is what it was like last year. Yeah, we just got started here today. Yesterday was a grinder type day. Fished really hard from morning to evening. Got one on a custom color Team Rhino Kraves Jr. Today's a different day. We just got started today and we've already popped a big one on a sucker. So we're hoping today we get some good activity. So far so good. Can't start off too much better than that. We just keep pounding away. Such is muskie fishing. It's all about casting and not giving up. I'd like to tell you guys about an exciting new sponsor that we have and some products that we've been using today that helped us catch some fish. It's TeamRhinoOutdoors.com. Awesome place. Team Rhino's got custom colors. If you're a muskie fisherman, you're gonna love these guys. They have custom colors of all the most popular baits, and you've seen us today casting the Muskie Armor products that they did the custom colors of. Here's the 5 custom colors that they did for the Crusher, the Crave Junior, and the Crisco Junior, and then they also did some in the bigger baits as well, but you gotta check it out. TeamRhinoOutdoors.com. If you're a muskie guy, you will love the stuff that they've got. You can only get it there. Let's get back to fishing.
You get into some of these areas, like on these, right along this grassy bank.
Oh yeah, you expect to see a roll.
Yeah, you just feel like having one just come and...
There were a couple of those last year when I was here. You know, the lure hit the water in the first twitch and it was like a freaking giant, you know, like a brick fell out of the sky kind of thing.
Right.
We'll see if they're on the chew like that today. I'll tell you, the one you just caught, there was no doubt he was eaten. I mean, that fish was fat and he had that sucker completely eaten.
Oh yeah.
You know, I always talk about how fun it is to fish these little rivers. Check out this incredible footage from last year. I'm gonna put a little pressure on him, get him to swim away, and then as soon as I feel him swim away, I'm gonna hammer him to the side. Come on, fish, go. There he is. Okay, we're on. We're on. It's a heavy fish, guys. This is a pretty good fish, I think. There he is. It's a good one. It's a good one. He's got one hook in him. One hook in his upper mouth. He's coming to you right now. Yes! And he's off. That's why you gotta hurry on the net jobs. Kendall, awesome job on the net. So you saw those hooks come flying out of that fish. I mean, that's why, especially on suckers, you gotta get them in the net right away. She did a great job with the netting. Oh man, this is a heavy, fat fish. Look how thick this thing is all the way through.
Nice
Kendall, this has been so much fun. I tell you what, first time I've ever fished rivers for muskies, and boy, I got to do this again. This is incredible. Look at the size of this fish.
We're here in the Stormer booth checking out new products for next season. Mr. Nick here is going to tell us all about what they got. Tell us about it, man.
Well, we got kind of 2 different versions of what we offer in our outerwear. We have a neoprene side, more cold weather gear. We also have our lighter weight series. So starting with our colder weather, this is the Striker. This is our new special edition jacket, black with bigger logos. What sets us apart from everything else on the market, it's never going to wear out and leak. You don't need to layer much under it. It's got a moisture wicking fleece on the inside, DWR treated nylon on the outside, and a neoprene core. This thing moves with you, it stretches with you. It's just incredibly warm, incredibly dry, and there's nothing you can't beat this for cold weather. And then on the warmer weather side, we had the Fusion series. This one, best new technical apparel at ICAST last year. So now we've revamped it, added 2 new colorways to the 2 new colors, blue, a gray, with along with the black. Very strong product, but it's a very lightweight, breathable product with some neoprene down the arm, on the back, and same with the bibs. Some neoprene on the knees and across the back. What you get is a lot of flexibility and movement and stretch, so you're not fighting those materials.
Right. This is a product that I've been wearing myself for the last year. It is a great product. It is, number one, affordable, but it performs as well too. But it also, man, it looks good. Let's go back fishing.
Beautiful muskie, clean as a whistle, never been caught before. Just like every fish we catch out of here, totally pristine. You know what's cool about this is we saw this fish come in really hot on Tony's Crave Junior, and it veered off, and we thought, God darn it, you know, we're not going to catch him because he took off hard. And then a second later, the muskie or the sucker rod went off, so we know for sure it was this fish. Beautiful fish. We're going to get her back in the water. Let somebody else catch her. All right, let's get this fish back. Oh, it's a fat one too. She's been eating very, very well. She's gonna take off immediately. Boom. That's the best part for me about fall fishing for muskies. I love it because the water is absolutely freezing cold, and these fish, they come in, they fight hard, but they come in and they release so clean. Never have any problems. They kick off hard. You know that they're good, and they'll be available for somebody else some other day. All right, man, this is a great day. Let's go back and get another one. But one thing I wanted to show you guys, how many people have bought a lure and the first thing you do is change the hooks? On these musky armor baits, starting about a year ago, we're now putting on a new brand of hooks called Katana hooks. They're awesome. They're cutting point hooks. So, I mean, there's really nothing like them. They're wide gaps, but they have a cutting point. You won't be able to see it, but they're super sharp. But not only that, when they hit anything, they cut right in just like a knife. Okay, we're getting ready to wrap it up here. Tony, I had a great time. We had 2 solid days on the river here, caught some really, really nice fish, saw some incredible scenery.
Yeah, really good.
Yes, it's what a great time. You guys got to get up here in northern Wisconsin in the fall. See you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Trophy Fish Hunter.